Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. This return starts at the 5. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 21-yard line.
Why, Tony. Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot. 19 Texas.
Shotgun now for Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
South. 18. Let's hit. 11. Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Goff off the play action. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
Off play action, Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He finds space, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Clock's now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? Whoa.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Uno Mars.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After a 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Goff to the air now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings them to third down. To the air on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good.
And he's got a free play here. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. From the gun, Goff. Another one caught on St. Brown. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this drive will start inside the 25. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action here with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And that one's held up just before he can get the last beat he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's gone on 4th down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Finds him on the crossing route. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and you give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a deep throw touchdown. The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Oh, hey, uno. 118.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted. It worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. Problem was, the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's third down.
Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime.
Here we go.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. First and 10.
21-yard line.
What's that?
Gibbs now from the gun. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense.
And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Wow, what's that? Buggy. 118. What's that? Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right.
Strad to throw on first down. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11. Swap. Look to high. Hey, no more.
Shotgun now, first round. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Now gone. That's complete to St. Brown outright. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. And this one never had a shot. He gets well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used hoping to find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up?